Lynn. I am wanting to send a message, a recap of what's been going on over the summer so far. It's 10 days into August, and I just want to tell you that I've had the most amazing July summer. Last year I thought was amazing, and this year was even better. It topped it even more. I moved to Seaside, Oregon last year, and that was a complete and utter surprise to me. I didn't plan on coming here. It was offered to me. It wasn't anything that I had even on my radar, but somebody that I care about, that I used to work for, gave me an opportunity to come to Seaside, Oregon, and I didn't even really know this town. I'd only been here once before, but I said yes, and your heart knows when there's a yes, when there's something out there for you. So when you're not sure what's happening, but you can feel those doors opening, that is the momentum that is gonna break through something that might have been holding you back for a while. So noticing those open doors. I mean, God wants to give you a million opportunities a day to say yes, really. But we're the ones always holding back because of our fear of what has to be done once we do say yes, right? We say, "Oh, I want to be a millionaire," but then what kind of work do you have to do to be a millionaire, right? I mean, I have to start a company and I have to hire people and I have to know how to do all this stuff, and I might have to go to school to figure it out, or invest in more, and it might be too much energy to put into. So even if you get a yes, you might not actually get the whole formed picture because of what's holding you back from receiving or from doing what it might take to get that yes. Does that make sense? I think about this a lot because there's things that I want to create in my life, and then the next, train of thought that happens after that dream thought are all the details of what it takes to manage that dream. Like people have dreams of having a family, and then you think about how much it costs to have kids. You need a bigger house, you need a bigger car, you need better insurance, you need to put money in savings. It goes on and on and on and on, the list of things that are attached to that heart dream of having a family. So for me, I had a dream of a life change. That's what it was. I really needed a life change, and I needed a complete change because where I was, I was unsatisfied on so many levels. I mean, it served my purpose where I was at the time. And sorry, I scratch my face whenever I'm on video. For some reason, it makes me want to scratch my face. So, um, what I had before served me as a transition to get where I am now. It was exactly what I needed to be able to have enough resistance and to go through something that was kind of in the dark spot. When you're in the cycle of healing and you get down at the bottom part down here where things are really yucky gooky and you're not sure how to get out of it, you kind of hang out there a while trying to clean it up to get back to the top. That's where I was a year ago. I was at the yuckiest part of cleaning up my relationships with my spouse and with a lot of my co-workers, people that I had networked with in business and so forth. Really, everything had kind of just bottomed out to a place where I wasn't satisfied with anything that was going on career-wise, relationship-wise, financially, purposefully, if that's a word. Uh, so I was ready for a big yes. Sometimes you need to have everything kind of like, no, 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 no. I don't want that. I don't want that. I don't want that. I'm tired of this. I'm tired of this. But you have to start with, what you don't want to get clear about what you do want. And I spent a couple years in that place of what I didn't want, and it had to get very intense for me to be willing to make a change, because big changes are very scary, you know? I don't know about you, but I love comfort. I mean, I love excitement as much as the next person, and spontaneity, and I mean, you can surprise me with gifts all you want, but surprising me with life changes, I like my friends. We've been friends since we were in preschool. You know, I like safety, consistency. I want to know what's happening in my world, and to have the surprising things be fun and playful, not, hey, you lost your job. Hey, your car broke down. Hey, somebody passed away. Or, those kind of surprises are not fun surprises. And I was dealing with a lot of those negative surprises last year. Surprise, things didn't turn out the way I'd planned. So, what I'm trying to convey to you today from the conscious woman is that there is a light at the end of the long, dark, icky, yucky, mucky tunnel. Truly, there is. Look at some of my videos from a year ago, and you're going to see that girl was, phew, you could see the pain in my face. And look at me today. I feel bright. I feel happy and full of joy, even though my circumstances aren't perfect. They're never going to be, of course not, but I feel wonderful about the things that have been created, the things that I'm experiencing now, the possibilities of things that can be created next. I'm not in fear of what it's going to take to sustain my life, or what it would take to create something bigger. I feel supported by the universe, by God. And really, what more do you want, you know? So this last 4 weeks, I've been playing on the beach. Last year, I was working while I lived on the beach. I worked at a place, and so I really couldn't get much beach time. And this year, I've been able to be at home, and my friends and my family have come through to see me, and we've played on the beach. We've explored all over this town, every beach crevice we could find, and ride bikes and walk and sit and watch the sunset, which is my favorite thing during the summer. Go out to eat, and candy, and dinners and cocktails. It's just been wonderful. It's been a rejuvenating time of my life, and I'm really excited to see what's going to unfold by next year. The conscious woman is a blessing for me to be able to just have a group of women out there that I know are asking themselves, how are they affecting the world? How is the world affecting them? And, I ask myself that every day. And right now the world is affecting me in a very positive way. And so I feel that I'm doing good to be effective. I've had a lot of family around, and there's triggers that happen, and buttons get pushed, but my buttons are not as big as they used to be. This last year, I've learned that peace is such an acquired taste. It's something you have to grow into really, really enjoying your peace and making it a top priority. And I was able to convey that to, my family member. When he was here, he says, why don't you do this? Why don't you do that? And I said, I just can't do anything that's not going to set right with me. I can't do anything that I'm not in alignment with. And I've never been able to really say that, but I've always kind of done the things that work best for me. But I'm also a great worker bee, and I'll do what I got to do. I'll even suffer to do what I got to do. But I won't anymore. I won't just suffer to get by, because I know that God has better for me no matter what. So if I just put my peace and harmony first and keep that alignment right there, then I know God is going to gravitate the thing to me that is going to keep me in that alignment, that's going to keep me um, able to honor my peace and joy and happiness and still be able to be productive and supported financially and all the other aspects, spiritually, mentally, emotionally, physically. So that's it today for the Conscious Woman. I'm calling you. I'm just speaking out to you to say, I hope you're having a great summer. I hope you are playing more than you are stressing. Remember that if you keep your eyes on your priority, then more of that will gravitate to you. So say yes to good things. Just ask your heart if it's a good thing, and doors will open to you. They'll open a million times, really, because God always wants to give you a yes. Yes? All right. Stay conscious. I love you. Bye.